What's up, guys? LJ back. And today it feels important to talk a little more about this stress thing that all of us are dealing with, right? I feel like so many of us are cruising around half or totally stressed out a lot of the time. And we have been hearing about stress and the effects of stress for the last couple generations, right? It's become a part of our awareness that stress kills. It's what makes us sick. It's what causes most of the diseases. It's even can be part of a lot of our mental, emotional issues that we're dealing with, right? And the fact that so many of us are cruising around at least half stressed out or totally stressed out, and we don't even realize it. I feel like that's really interesting as well, that we've almost become accustomed to just being a little bit stressed all the time, to just holding tension in our bodies all the time, to having those feelings of anxiety or nervousness or whatever ways it manifests for you, but that's just become our normal way of being. And it really can take a lot for some of us to shift gears, right? Because there is a momentum to those stress feelings, and really they just don't feel good, right? They weaken us, they break us down, they change our focus, right? And they even hurt our relationships, they slow our projects, right? All those feelings of stress that really are no good. And we know that there's that fight or flight response, right, that our body has built in that's there to serve us. It's really there to help us when we are in an emergency or need to save our life or someone's life. But unfortunately, a lot of us are in fight or flight all day long. We don't even notice this, and that's why it's weakening us. It's serious stuff. But really, it can be easy and simple to shift, right? And this is why this whole idea of relaxing more, chillaxing more, whatever we want to call it, has become so important and so talked about these days. In these modern times, we need to relax more, it turns out, because we've just gotten really highly wired on this stress, fight or flight mode that, again, just turns out it weakens us. It slows us down, it breaks our focus, and it just is not good all around, right? So some of the simplest things we can do, right, to add the opposite response for our bodies, even turn on that relaxation response, the very opposites of stress, and just help our bodies and our minds, our moods, our emotions, our energy all get back more towards how we're built to be, more in a state of well-being, right? And where the body functions so much better, the mind does so much better, our mood and emotions feel so much better when we remember to relax, right? When we do the things that relax us, which can be the simplest things, even just deciding to relax the body or doing something that we know relaxes us, like taking a walk, getting in that jacuzzi, taking a nap, right? Also, we get to use things from some of these practices in yoga to turn on that calm, turn on that relaxation response, which is so important, it turns out. And then, yeah, a lot of it is even just how we're thinking, how we're focusing, the psychology, the perspectives we're in, right? Have a lot to do with how we're feeling and how that stress response is going. So, really important to start to build in what relaxes us, some of those chillaxing activities or lack of activity, right? That may be just what we need to shift gears, get back towards calm, and just feel better. Get out of that stress as our everyday mode and own it. That doesn't help, it only hurts, and might as well take a step towards feeling better. And it can be just about more chillaxing, right? How awesome is that? So I'm out enjoying a little nature and walking because that's some of what chillaxes me. Hope that's helpful for you guys. See you soon. Namaste.